Preparing. Fuck him. 4 1s, dummy. All right, let's see. Do I see myself yet? Oh, there we are. There we are. We're live. I'm going to play the song. Oh, God, I can't believe we're live.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, grab yourself a cold beer and prepare yourself to listen to the worst podcast ever to come out of upstate New York. It's the Tuesday Night Tank Show. And now, here's your hosts, Mark H. Delfs and Bill Dr. Soos, Soosy.
Let's not forget.
How's everybody doing? My name is Jimmy Mack, and I'm here for your opening prayer. Can everybody bow your heads as we pray? Oh Lord. Amen. Yes.
That's it. Here we go.
There we go. All right.
Here we go. Oh boy, we weren't paying attention, were we? We were fucking around. Well, I was fucking around. We were fucking around, and I wasn't keeping track of the time. And you know what happens when that happens?
Sorry, Apple girl. It's not my fault. You can blame Mark. I was ready.
We were doing videos, and we were doing voices and comedy skits and routines. We just weren't paying attention.
Routines. I'm
Go ahead.
zooming in the text so I could read it.
We are here live. Tell these dummies who we are, what we are, why we're here.
This is the Thursday Night Tank Show, illustrious episode 83. How did Weathermen do this?
Look at your back.
Crazy. I am trying. I don't know which way to move, though. How do they do it? Episode 83. And if you're new to the show, maybe a podcast listener, you should actually come to the YouTube Live. And that's where you'll see it's two dumb people doing dumb things with a dumb chat room that does dumb things. Nothing is intelligent about this show. You will not learn anything except for things that happen on this day coming up soon.
We're here already?
Basically, it's two guys. One is in New York, and one is down in the deep south in Florida man. And this is our way of getting together and having a beer after work at the bar. That's basically what it is. And telling stories about shit that we read in the news this week.
I'm upper south. I'm not lower Florida. I'm upper Florida.
Well, speaking of that,
deep south.
Speaking of that, I do have something that I found. It's not a news story, but I found this thing. It's called the drunkest counties in the country. Now, if you look at this map,
zoom in.
That's as far as I can go. Now, see all the parts that you can see through? Those are all the dry areas of the country. Okay. So all the red ones.
The snake is going through the states.
There's a snake going through the. I did not expect to have this graphic today. So there he is. He's going through New Mexico. Passing behind Texas, and he's going into Alabama. Ayala, be careful. He's on his way to Mississippi. You don't like he's got Godzilla on his. Jeez. So anyhow, and if you look up here, I can't show you, but over here, you see that's Michigan, and it goes purple. They drink so much. So then I started researching it, and I want to show you something. This here is Florida. Now, if you notice where I've circled, that's where Mark lives.
That's not true.
That's the drunkest county in Florida.
I live one county up.
That's where all the drunkards, that's where he lives.
No, you're wrong.
And then ironic.
You're wrong. It's the other red one. It's the higher red one, not the lower red one. We're on the border with Georgia. It's the upper corner red one. So that is correct. Your circle's wrong.
It's still red. And in New York, it's
That's true. That's true.
Rensselaer County for you, folks.
Wow.
We are, and you know what? We are the more drunkier than.
Whoa. The more what? More drunkier? You see what I'm doing? Look what I got. Look what I got in my hand.
Piece of paper. I'm actually surprised that red dot isn't where Apple Girl used to live, but like Utica area. But it's not. It's like Oswego County. So there you go. There's your lesson for today. There's a snake that goes through. There he is. This is what you're missing out if you're not in the chat room, folks.
Did you say Drinkier or Drunkier?
Drunkier.
Drunkier. Okay, I got that. So there's show title. Tell them about the show titles. What does that mean? Let me show the camera. What is show titles?
The show titles. So as we go through the show, there's going to be mistakes. There's going to be things that we say that are funny. They're humorous, and it will more drinkier. I said more drinkier apparently.
Oh.
Sorry. That's
he's dumb.
So,
Don't listen.
And then
Don't listen.
at the end of the show, we pick the funniest one of all the things. There's a show title there. So just got to move my screen down, one of my 7 screens, so I can do this goddamn disaster of a show for 4 fucking people.
Yeah, I was going to say, move the microphone in front of your face because you're a loser moron that doesn't understand how to work a microphone. That's good.
Yeah, it's true. So in the chat room, if you're there, you have 4 ones. He's been there since I think noon.
I gotta do.
Waiting to get in.
I gotta do stingers. So 4 ones. All right. Who else you got?
We have Rachel Babble all the way up.
Rachel Babble! Shut up! Whoa, that is hot. I gotta get a copy of that.
Brilliant!
And?
I think it's noon there. And we have Apple Girl.
Apple Girl.
And it looks like Ellie is ghosting us, so...
I'm not playing it. And Fireman 17's, no Fireman 17. We also have Dr. Soos.
That's me. Hi!
Doctor Soos.
Never gets old.
I still don't know about the goats.
It never gets old.
Those goats. Never does. All right, there we go.
All right, don't we go? Isn't it your segment, your fun favorite segment that you do that nobody else likes?
Well, I just showed you the drunkiest counties.
Okay.
There we go. Everybody's happy about that.
We learned something.
Now you're gonna learn something even more learning.
Oh,
there we go. More learning.
More learning.
Today in history, July 23rd. Day 205 of 2000, the year of our Lord 6. So, today in history is July 23rd, and historically, this date proves that humans will do absolutely anything as long as it's chaotic enough. So, on this day in 1903, the Ford Motor Company sold its very first car, the Model A. That was the moment we collectively said, yes, we would like to stay in traffic for the rest of our life. Thank you. Meanwhile, in 1962, Jackie Robinson became the first black player inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame. America basically said, we are so super racist, but you were so good at baseball, we had to put you into a museum all about our racism. Then in 1967, the Detroit... I don't even want to call these. It's the deadliest urban uprising in U.S. history. It has a name, but it's kind of racist, so I don't want to say it. After a police raid, politicians looked at burned out blocks and went, well, we hear you, and we'll be responding with more task force. So they just kept sending in more people and killing all the protesters. Now we can jump to 1995 when the Halley-Bopp Comet is discovered by Greg Bopp Haley's Robert Bob Blotter. Don't know who the fucking guy's name is. He's an astronomer. He got super excited, and he said, if the world ends today, I'm not paying any of my credit cards. And behind all of this, back in 1829, some guy named William Austin Bart patented
Hey, now, some bitch. Come on down. I'll beat your ass, some bitch.
He had no idea he was inventing a device that would someday evolve into us screaming into our laptops, stop replying all, and take me off this list. So thank you, William Austin Burt. Usually, isn't that the person who kills the president?
Slow down. What did he invent? I missed that one.
The typographer. It's an early typewriter.
Oh, I missed all that.
The Ford Motor Company.
I have a Ford.
Ford.
I have to write that down. The Ford Hold on. There's too many now. Ford more.
I decided to write that. I decided to
Ford
write
more.
down, this instead of just freelancing it. And clearly, I'm better at just freelancing it. So I don't know why I even bother.
You're talking so fast.
Try
like
to be professional.
I can't even process what you just said. I heard Ford, and then I heard bop. I heard Ford bop. That's all I got out of all that.
Ford Bob.
Jesus.
It's close enough.
All right. Normally at this point in the show, we do our voicemails. I'm very displeased with you, chat room, because we only have 4 voicemails. That's the lowest voicemail count. It's like a sperm count. The voicemail count this week is only 4. There's only 4 sperm in the penis right now, so that's all we got.
No, there's not going to be any kids made after this show. Is what you're saying.
We, for some reason, our star voicemail.
Richard Babel, are they high quality? They've never been high quality.
No, they're not high quality. Our star voicemail folks, for some reason, not all of them called in this week, so I only got 4 for you. So I'm just
It's a busy week. I was thinking about this. It's it's summertime. People are busy. It's the lights still light out. Now, when we get to like November, there'll be 500 voicemails. Everybody's going to be fucking bored. It's going to be midnight at 4:00 in the afternoon and be like, I'm just going to call into this show.
Whatever happened to Long Rod Rodney and that character? Like all those characters, they're gone.
They're I don't know.
All right, I got 4, so I'm just gonna jump around. Play the crickets because that's what I got. So I'll jump around. I'll start slow because I don't know you assholes in the chat room. Do you want to mention the offline chat room before I say this or play this one? What's the Telegram chat room for those who don't understand what that is? That's where all the action happens.
Well, the Telegram chat room is where I go to bed at 9:30 at night, and then I wake up to 7,000 fucking messages. It's basically Mark and 4-1s just talking about shit, and then they do stuff, and then I wake up in the morning and I don't even read them all. And then they're like, "Well, we told you that. We said it yesterday."
He didn't hear.
17,
he did not.
Paragraph 12.
He didn't hear any of the voices, the playground voice, none of that.
I have a job. I have a real job. Unlike
so
you.
if you guys are in the chat room, you'll get to experience all this. But here is something from the chat room. Well, I was trying to take a nap today. You assholes were going at it, and then this came out of whatever this is. I don't know what this is. Trying to fucking sleep before the show.
Oh my god!
Now loop it and play it on the show, idiot.
So I'm supposed to loop it and play it on the show.
We're going to have to listen to that. There's no way. We would set ourselves on fire. There's just no way.
Let's see who is this caller calling in. Let's see.
Oh, this is Mack McDonald from long ago. I just want to tell you about my new action figures. I said Dr. Soos a sample. He really loves them. You're gonna hear more Michael McDonald out.
Okay, so Michael McDonald called back in.
And there it is.
What's that?
There it is.
Oh yeah, there's the Michael McDonald action figure. Oh wait, we actually have
action figure.
Let me cut in with
flesh.
a real. Hold on, before I do voicemail, we have a real caller on the line. We literally have a real caller. Here it is. Hello, what can I do for you at the TNT show? You need to turn your radio down.
We actually have a figure. Let me cut in with a real.
You gotta turn your radio down. Okay.
I did, Mark.
Oh God,
Mark,
it's Rose. It's Rose. It's Rose for real.
I just wanted to apologize because I just didn't call in and leave a voicemail. And I thought about it, but then I was like, oh, Mark's tired of hearing from me. And Paul, God damn it, he's driving me crazy.
What's Paul driving you crazy about tonight?
Paul is a nightmare to live with. I'm just telling you. He is just as annoying as they all come. I don't even know how to say it anymore. Mark, what am I going to do with him?
Well, we heard he took his boner pills last week, so how did that work out? Because we heard that on the last show.
Oh, my God, the boner pills. They were ridiculous. Yeah, he ran into the wall like 17 times. He ran into the wall like 17 times. It was crazy.
I don't know what that
I
means.
think he broke his boner.
Oh, ooh.
Mark,
Hey now.
Mark, what am I going to do with him? I don't know.
What you're gonna do. What about Long Rodney? Your son, Long Rodney Rodney. Whatever happened to him?
I don't know where he is.
He's
Every
working.
now and then
He's got two jobs.
He's a busy boy. What can I say?
All right, you got anything else for us, Rose, before we hang up on you?
Oh, you're going to hang up on me?
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
I mean, if you
then.
want to stay and comment, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, you could just stay on the line and just chat all the way through.
I've got 2 voicemails to play. I haven't even gotten to yet.
All right.
Yeah, you got other stuff to do. I was just calling because I didn't leave a voicemail and I felt bad about it. So I'll do it for next week. Okay, Mark?
Okay. Are you going to send me something in the mail, like any special, like, because you're one of my biggest fans, you should send me something. What do you got?
I don't know. What
All right.
What do you want?
Think it over. Think it over.
All right.
Maybe another T-shirt.
Mark.
All right.
Oh, maybe Rose and Paul. We'll get our faces on there for you. How's that, Mark?
That would be great. That would be awesome.
All right.
More Rose and
Okay,
Paul.
I'm going to go now, boys.
Okay.
You have a good night. We'll see you next time.
Okay. Thank you, Rose.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We'll see you now. Take
Bye-bye.
care.
Okay, good to see you.
All right, I'll talk to you soon.
Talk to you later.
Okay, bye.
Okay, how's it going?
Bye-bye.
Good.
All right.
How you
Okay.
doing?
Bye-bye.
Good?
Okay.
You still there?
Yeah.
Okay,
Hang
you
up now already.
No,
Why?
you hang up first. I hung up
Where's the
first last
ball?
time.
Oh,
You
my
hang up
God,
first.
He
Mark.
can't hang up.
You hang up first.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Talk to
Rose
you later.
out.
Talk to you later.
Rose out. That's a new one. I like
Wow,
that.
our
Oh,
first,
man.
not our first, but one of our somewhat first callers here on the show.
Wow,
We've had one or
amazing.
2 callers before live. You can call in live, folks.
right.
You can. The number's right there on my screen. Through the magic
No,
of
it's actually on my screen.
through the
it's on my
magic of
screen.
software, you can see all these little messages on the screen. So that's for you guys.
Do you like mine?
I love yours.
Keep
You're
it.
a dummy. Let's do the last 2 voicemails. Let's really stretch this out so we can get right to 9 o'clock.
All right, let's
So
go.
we've got 45 minutes
Good job,
to fill
Rose.
here. Let's see. Let's do this
right.
one here.
Hello
Brandon.
there, Governor. This is Nigel. I am from the zoo over in the UK where them cussing bears are. Shut the fuck up, Nigel! Shut the fuck up! Fuck you, you stupid fucking bears! These bears, they just keep cussing. They're assholes. You're an asshole, Nigel! You're an asshole! See, they will not stop. They're just constantly bothering
forgot
these
about that
stupid
story.
little buggers. And you should have heard them whenever England lost in the World Cup. They were like,
Oh.
fuck England, Nigel! Fuck England! Ha ha! You fucking dumb bird. Alright, Nigel out.
Nigel out.
Nigel. Oh, nice one. He's the new one, huh? Nigel out.
Then there's this last one. There's one more. This is all we got for the week, folks. So that's all I got.
Hi there, fellas. My name is Timothy, and I am the raccoon, not raccoon or haccoon or whatever you call it. I'm the raccoon from Seattle, Washington, with the rare spinal deficiency. My fellow raccoons have made me the ambassador.
So this is the raccoon that he's
I don't-
trying to. This is
yeah.
the raccoon calling in with the weird back. Is that what this is all about?
That's one of my stories. So
Oh fuck, that's a social then, because I have the story too, and then he's calling in with the fucking story. That's a triple social.
To call your show and tell that shithead Bill that
I
it
don't think he
is
sounds like
pronounced
that though.
Raccoon, not raccoon or
Oh,
raccoon
they just killed him.
or
They just
whatever
shot
frickin'
Timothy in the head.
he thinks
Goodbye.
we are. We are just raccoons. R-H is not how you spell
Oh my
raccoon.
God, he's still going
Okay.
on.
So there's
all right.
there's Jimothy the raccoon, which you all are going to find out about soon. Soon. If you haven't heard about Jimothy, He's coming up. So that was our voicemail. A lot for the evening.
Fiasco.
All I have. There's a lot of fucking
chat room do better next year.
There's a lot of raccoon stories going around this show for some reason. I'm not sure why, but everything just turned into raccoon.
I'm married to a raccoon.
The raccoons. Everything is about the raccoons. If you listen to last week's show, podcast listeners, you'll understand it. All right, what do we do now on this show? What's the draw?
Well, now we're going to go through stories like that raccoon who has a spinal bifida or something. And why don't you start us off? Like, what's your first story?
Oh, wow. You're going to put me on the hook here. I'll start slowly. Remember I did a McDonald's story before? Oh, wait, I have to bring up my little CamDeck thing with the little... How do I do it again? I wrote the software, but I don't remember how to use it.
You wrote the software. Yeah,
I got to turn this on, and then I got to do... I don't know. Where's the thing? I got to go to story, images. I got to find the fucking thing. Oh, is that working? Oh, there he is. Yes, I have another McDonald's story. Remember, you worked at McDonald's. We covered this a show ago, or 2 shows ago. McDonald's customer
8 years.
McDonald's customer was burned by extremely hot fries, and the damage may be permanent, the lawsuit says. This is a true story.
No.
Let's also remind everybody before we get too far into this, there are 2 fake stories.
Did he put the fries on his dick?
There's 2 fake stories of the evening. He will have one and I will have one. We will not tell you what those are until the end of the show. So listen carefully for the fake story. This could be it. This may not be it. I don't know. But a New York City woman is suing McDonald's after allegedly sustaining, quote, serious and severe personal injuries and burns to her mouth and tongue as a result of being served extremely hot fries, according to a civil complaint obtained by The Independent. In it, Catherine...
Not stick fries in your vagina.
Lungongio blames the March 5th incident, which occurred at a McDonald's restaurant across the street from Manhattan's Bryant Park, and the employees who failed to provide her a safe order of fries. Now, you as a McDonald's worker in the past, did customers come in and ask you, like, I want a large fry, but I want to make sure that it's safe to eat before you give it to me?
No, they would be like, throw all those fucking fries out and fry me up a new one and make sure it's goddamn boiling hot when you put it on the tray. People hate cold fries. And that was like a thing. Like if we made a bunch of fries, like where there's a rush of people coming in, drive-throughs busy and that sort of thing. So we're just like fries, and putting as many as we can. And people come up and be like, how long have those fries been in there? And they would ask for fresh fries. And you know what the secret way to get fresh fries is ask for them to be not salted. So that we have to put a whole new one, clean the thing out, put it in there, and give it to them unsalted. And they would go to the table and then fucking put fucking salt on it.
She's had physical trauma, apparently, because
Ayeli's in there. I just saw her.
Ayeli's back. Her purported physical trauma was due solely to the carelessness, recklessness, and negligence of the unnamed workers who prepared the fries in question. And the complaint describes overheated and not safe for human consumption. So come on, didn't we already do this with McDonald's with the coffee? Didn't somebody
with the coffee
in the old days they sued and they're like billionaires now?
Wasn't the lady who couldn't find the beef? Then she went through the drive-through and spilled coffee all over herself because she didn't get paid enough money at the Burger King?
That's the old lady in the Wendy's commercial.
Where's the beef? I gotta find that sound.
Luango was forced to seek medical aid and attention, which she had to pay for herself, and claims her fry-related health issues may be permanent and lasting. Imagine you're out like looking for like a boyfriend. You're at a bar, like, yeah, I'm sorry, but I got some health issues due to some hot fries. And they're permanent and lasting. So this relationship may not go on very long.
I will tell you, at one point in time, I was driving out to Syracuse, working at the Syracuse Apple Store. I went to the stop and drive through, and I got a Starbucks. I don't ever drink Starbucks, but it was the only coffee, and I wanted coffee. And the guy gave it to me, and he didn't put the top on, and I squeezed it, and it fell into my lap, like right in my crotch, and burned the shit out of me. And I thought, I could sue them, but I would never do that. I just couldn't do it.
You must have ESP. Isn't that the thing where you can read minds? You have ESP because the next paragraph says...
ESPN. No, it was
listen,
ESPN.
In 2013, the chain was hauled into court by a Massachusetts mom who sued after her 3-year-old daughter suffered first and second-degree burns on her thighs from an order of unreasonably and dangerously hot fries. You could have sued. We would both be rich right now. Because I would be like your pool boy or some shit like that. You would just pay me like just a retainer and I would just come over and do shit.
You'd have to walk around with your shirt off, though.
Yeah, that's fine.
But listen,
I would do that for a couple grand a day.
The thing. French fries are cooked at a certain temperature, right?
Yes.
And when they come out, right, from the fryer into the thing, then you have to toss the salt on it. Then you got to do this to get the salt right. By the time you put them in there, they've dropped by like 50 degrees. Like, you would never have unreasonably hot fries. It doesn't exist.
No,
that person will lose that lawsuit.
You're wrong, because the next paragraph says, as a direct and proximate cause of the unreasonably and dangerously hot French fries, MC, which is the code name for this person, is now disfigured and scarred. MC is undergoing surgery due to the disfigurement and scarring. Motherfucker, I'm going to McDonald's tomorrow for lunch. And I will see you all later. I will not be doing this show next Thursday. I am going to McDonald's tomorrow for fries.
Private island, just sitting there, just eating French fries all day long.
I'm just going to be driving through the drive-through over and over and do loops like, these aren't hot enough. These aren't hot enough. These aren't hot enough. Make them hotter. Make them hotter. Oh, God damn it. Oh, God damn it. I'm disfigured. Oh, God damn it. That's what's going to happen tomorrow. So this story goes on for like another 45 paragraphs. I'm done. I'm dropping out of the story because you got the point.
That's a word. That's a lot of word. Oh my God. All right.
I'm disfigured from that story. Look at my face. I'm disfigured from reading. Look at my lips. I can't read anymore because I'm disfigured from the fucking length of that story.
All right. So that's tough. You can't see that guy because of the background. Anyhow, the title of this story is "You Can't Be That Dumb." So a Maryland man was hit with instant karma after his truck got stolen while he was in the midst of burglarizing a Verizon store, police allege. Jalen Goddard, 29, is charged with second-degree burglary, theft, and I can't believe I said burglary correctly. That's amazing. That's a tough word.
Is that right? Did you say
theft and burglary, raccoon.
I think that's right.
And the destruction of property, according to court records, in the connection with the alleged June 25th heist attempt at the store in Ellicott City. The police officer encountered Goddard outside a 7-Eleven where he claims someone took my truck while he was at McDonald's, according to body cam
another
footage
McDonald's
posted
story.
He said
McDonald's night.
McDonald's. There's going to be raccoons inside of the McDonald's. So basically, just to give you the quick synopsis, here's Hamburger. He robs a store, a Verizon store, comes out, somebody stole his truck. He decides to call the police to get his truck back, and then the police officer sees that there's blood on his hands and then sees there's blood on the Verizon window, and he's like, this is a caper, and put two and two together and arrested him.
I don't know if I'm following along in the story. Can you break that down a little bit?
I just did, you moron. Dude robs a Verizon store.
Yeah. Okay, he robs hold on.
Truck.
He robs a Verizon store. He runs out, goes to his truck. Okay.
Goes to get in his truck. It's gone. Somebody stole his truck. So he calls the police to report the stolen truck.
Oh, while he was stealing. Oh, while he was doing another crime, he got crimed. Somebody crimed him.
Somebody crimed him.
Okay.
So a different officer comes in for the truck heist, and then there's a different officer going there for the robbery, and they're like, hey, wait, hey. Oh, it's him.
Okay.
So,
now it gels. I was missing a part. It was like a jigsaw puzzle where I was missing a piece. It fell on the floor. It fell on my little.
I thought I laid it out pretty well.
My jigsaw puzzle piece fell here on the table, and I couldn't find it for fucking days. I was looking for that puzzle piece. I don't know where it was.
It was a corner piece. I know it was.
Okay, where are we now? Holy shit!
Oh God, are you drinking wine again?
Yes, I am. When you see the blue cup, that's a good sign right there. Beer doesn't go in this cup. Beer does not go in this cup.
Oh, after last week, this is really what we should have on here. No more wine.
The best shows are fueled by wine, and I have a story for our raccoon friends here in the chat room and across the world, that all the people that listen to the show across the entire world, Kentucky nurse uses CPR to revive passed out raccoon drunk in water inside of a dumpster. I put the picture up on the screen. It's up there.
You made that.
A nurse in Lecter County,
fake story. I'm calling
a
it.
nurse in Lecter County, Kentucky, rescued a young raccoon.
Kentucky.
Listen,
Kentucky.
She rescued a young raccoon. Now I'm saying it. She rescued a young raccoon that apparently got drunk on fermented peaches from a nearby moonshine distillery, passed out in the rainwater at the bottom of a dumpster, and had to be revived with CPR. This is a real.
I got a show title. It's Kentucky Raccoon.
How do I spell it? It's KentuckTy raccoon. I can't even spell raccoon. How many fucking C's and O's are in raccoon?
As many as you like. You just keep adding them on there. Kentucky.
So the raccoon was taken to a vet, given IV fluids, and released the next day, making him the first animal in Kentucky history to wake up after a peach moonshine blackout and have a medical chart. The distillery later reminded people to drink responsibly, which is nice, although probably too late for the raccoon, who went into a dumpster for fruit and came out with a discharge summary. So there's your raccoon story for the evening. I'm marking it used. Out.
All right.
Raccoon out.
Right. Raccoon out. You know, it's so wonderful and heartwarming to have a raccoon story every week, which is nice.
There's two.
All right, why is that all over my head here? Wow. Okay, so this story, let me get my cursor onto the 7th screen, 8th computer thing here. All stories. There we go. All right, this story is, would you like ants with that? A prominent restaurateur behind the 2 Michelin-starred establishment, and if you know anything about Michelin-star restaurants, it's a big deal, is facing a potential 1-year prison sentence for serving ants as a dessert garnish, breaking strict national food safety regulations. South Korean prosecutors have asked the court to jail the owner and impose a fine of 20 million Korean, which is $17, on the business, as reported by the BBC. The legal trouble stems from the country's Food Sanitation Act, which permits only 10 specific insect species. Now they got the 10. What the fuck? I mean, I've eaten insects. I've had chocolate-covered ants, chocolate-covered crickets. I've eaten mealworms.
Chocolate-covered raccoons.
10? This is chocolate. So the list that includes grasshoppers, locusts, and crickets, but it excludes ants. No uncles either. The investigation was triggered by, not by the customer complaint, but after officials from South Korea's Ministry of Food and Drug Safety noticed online restaurant reviews featuring photographs of sorbet sprinkled with insects. So there you go. Don't go to Seoul, Korea for your sorbet needs, because you might get some creepy ants on top of it. But that's 10. 10. Did you know one of the most delicious insects that you can eat?
Grasshoppers.
Well, no, cicadas. So when you have a brood of cicadas that come out of the ground, a 30-year brood, and they get swarms, there's millions of them everywhere. In Chicago especially, a group of restaurant owners got together and they figured out how to cook the cicadas, and apparently they're really delicious because they have very delicious butt
I just put in the chat room, I don't think there's an SH in cicadas. Just double checking there just to make sure you're talking about the same thing. Because they're
cicadas.
down here in the great state of Florida. When they come out, they don't stop. It goes for days and days.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm crazy, because they just go on for days.
Cicadas.
But there's no SH.
Ours
it's just CI. There's no SH in there. Just like raccoons
Cicada.
and raccoons. It's just there's no SH in there. But
I have an upstate New York accent, apparently, and people hear it, and I don't know.
I was born and raised in
Cicadas.
upstate New York, and I don't have cicadas or raccoons. I don't do either one of those. So,
But you were born in Colony. I was born out in the dark areas of Saratoga County, where we didn't have any teeth or necks.
I am literally writing down. There's so many show titles right now that now I'm on I've got 2 pages of show titles, and I've already crossed 2 off because I've got too many.
You want to hear? You want to hear a funny story?
And it's only
about
8:36.
cicadas?
Oh, of course.
Cicadas. I tried to name my daughter Cicada. I tried to sneak it through, and I got shut down because my dumb ex-wife figured out that it was actually an insect. So after arguing, we ended up naming her middle name B. B-E-E is her legal name. So, and she did the artwork here. This is her artwork. She's a fantastic artist.
She will ever be known from all time now as Cicada. Every time she calls into the show or does anything, she's now Cicada. It sounds like Shakira. That's exactly what she's a pop star. Cicada. Hey guys, I'm going to see Cicada. I got Cicada tickets this weekend. We should go see her. She's playing at the she's playing at SPAC.
Song.
We need a Cicada sound now. You got sound work to do. You got a lot of sounds. You've got 4 sounds. You only play 4 different sounds. You got to spend the weekend and go sound shopping. Put it on the TNT credit card. You play that basketball. You play that basketball song every week.
43 days till football starts. Like, I'm so excited. Me and Kevin are gonna be making out down in Florida when I get down there.
God,
it's gonna be just drilling, shoving our tongues down each other's throats.
Are you done with the Cicadas? That also sounds like a '60s band or a '50s band. I'm gonna go see the Cicadas. Cicadas.
What you talking about with the coos?
All right, I'm putting my story here. Let's put this guy up on my screen here.
Your stupid fake story.
This is not fake. This is real.
That's my dad.
Supreme Court to decide if man will lose his plane over illicit beer. I love this story. This is like Smokey and the Bandit, but in the air.
This is a great story. I actually read this. It's crazy. It's a crazy story.
It's a real story.
It's really good.
It's the Smokey and the Bandit, but also in the airplane version of Smokey and the Bandit, where they're trying to get beer to a certain place and they're not supposed to. The U.S. Supreme Court has agreed to hear the case of an Alaska pilot whose 1969 Cessna, how can a 1969 Cessna even fucking fly to Alaska, number one? That's the first part of the story. How is that thing not just falling apart out of the fucking air? It may be confiscated because he tried to fly 9 gallons of beer into Beaver, Alaska. Best part of the story, number 2. He's going to Beaver, Alaska with 9 gallons of beer. And it's Beaver. It's a dry village where alcohol is banned, which I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't know. I never heard of that. I don't know what that is. Which is already the most Alaska sentence ever written, unless it ends with, and then a moose became mayor. Pilot Ken Jupy was fined $1,500 and sentenced to 3 days in jail after troopers found Budweiser and other beer among a passenger's groceries before takeoff. But Alaska wants to take his $95,000 airplane. $95,000 for a fucking 1969 Cessna. I feel like something's not right there.
It's an airplane.
That's
probably they're expensive.
Come on.
He's probably had it retrofitted.
Arguing that even a six-pack can cause serious harm in remote communities with limited law enforcement and health resources. He's in his 80s, and he says taking the plane is an excessive fine because when smuggling beer into a dry village is illegal, losing an entire aircraft over Budweiser does feel like punishing a DUI by seizing the moon. So this is all about the Budweiser. In Smoking the Bandit, it was about Coors. It's the same story. It's just that he's flying. He doesn't have Snowman with him. They don't have the funny dog. They don't have Buford T. Justice. It's still the same story. So I hope that he gets to keep his airplane.
It's a great story. And I think I read something in the past day that says that he's appealing it and he's probably getting his money back.
He needs to be our first TNT guest on this show. Like he needs to call. Right. We need to call him Gary Sharon, John Cicada. We need to call those two, and then we need to call this guy.
John Cicada?
Yes, Bill Budweiser, whatever this guy's name is. I want to talk to him too. So back to you.
All right, let's see here. All right, we have something which was very interesting, and because of global warming, which some people think is fake, Japan unveils human refrigerator to help workers beat extreme summer heat. And you can see the photo. There's a nice Japanese lady sitting down. As Japan faces increasingly intense summers, companies are coming up with innovative ways to help people cope with soaring temperatures. One of the latest inventions is a one-person cooling booth that its makers describe as the human refrigerator, according to Japan Today, called the Dohiyam box. That is the proper pronunciation because I am fluent in Japanese. I'll let you know. Wow. The cooling booth has been developed by Japanese refrigeration and vending machine manufacturer SDRS and is sold by industrial equipment supplier Trusco Nakanobi. Inspired by Japan's refrigerated vending machines, the booth is designed to cool the human body quickly. It goes down to 15 degrees Celsius, which I think is 100 million degrees. I have no idea. I can't read Celsiuses. So there you go.
It looked like when you first, because earlier before we did the show, you had that up on the screen, and it looked like she was sitting in a porta potty. So I thought the story was going to be like a high-end porta potty, like with a door that you could see through. And I'm thinking, why would you want to see through her to her going to the bathroom in a high-end porta potty?
I saw the picture first, and I go, oh, another porta potty story. And then I read it, I go, oh, it's a human refrigerator? What the fuck is that? That's stupid.
Oh, I need that here. And it was 10. It felt the feels like temperature here was 106 today, so I could use the porta potty that you can sit in and just do whatever you want to do in there. I would want to black the screen out though, because if I'm in there, I'm gonna have some fun in there. I'm not gonna sit in there and just stare out the fucking window. I want to black the screen out. Hey, it's private time. Don't you worry. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Is it back to me already? Fuck. All right. I'm putting this up on the screen. This story headline.
Why do you get the whole big picture like that?
Because I made
big pictures like that.
I made it's a tall picture, so it just takes up the space. There you go. I made it smaller.
Right.
But I need to make it. I'll make it bigger so you can see what's happening. The title goes like this.
Can't see from here.
Hotel chain apologizes after, quote, complimentary breakfast preview, unquote, turns out to be photos of food. I fucking love this story.
What? Wait a second.
Listen, I'll read it again. Hotel chain apologizes after, quote, complimentary breakfast preview, unquote, turns out to be photos of food. In Toledo, Ohio, a regional hotel chain has apologized this week after guests at one of its Toledo locations complained that a newly advertised, quote, complimentary breakfast preview, unquote, consisted only of framed photos of breakfast items displayed near the lobby coffee station. The promotion, which appeared on several third-party booking sites, listed breakfast preview available daily among the property's amenities. Guests said they expected a limited breakfast or trial menu, but instead found small table with featured pictures of scrambled eggs, waffles, sausage links, and a fruit next to a sign reading "Coming soon." I can do this story. Hotel manager Denise Caro said the wording was added while the location prepared to relaunch its breakfast service after renovations to the dining area. That's the story. They were renovating and they just didn't have anything to cook breakfast, so they fucking put little signs up with fucking pictures "Coming soon." People are coming down for breakfast and there's only fucking pictures of fucking sausages on the fucking table. Several guests said the setup caused confusion, especially because coffee, napkins, and plastic forks were available nearby. One guest...
This is the fakest fucking story I've ever heard in my life. It's not even remotely
The hotel has since removed the listing language and replaced the lobby display with a printed notice stating that the breakfast service is expected to return next month. Guests staying during the affected period were offered reward points or a voucher at a nearby diner. I'm marking it used. That's my story. The pickleball goes back to you.
All right. So this is a story that's very interesting because I've heard this on multiple occasions, even locally, and on the Hamptons. This is a big, huge story. New quiet hours for leaf blowers after residents report emotional damage. Miller's Corner, New Mexico, in a move that residents described as long overdue and landscapers called an attack on productivity. The Miller's Corners Council is considering new restrictions on leaf blowers after dozens of complaints alleging the machines have caused stress, confusion, and the kind of raise that's usually reserved to airline delays. Under the proposed ordinance, gas-powered leaf blowers will be prohibited during sensitive hours. So listen to this. Early morning, nap times, which is what Mark loves. And get this, when someone who is trying to use a cell phone outside because service is bad inside, they could ask the leaf blowing contractors to pause at any time. So officials say the rules is intended to reduce the noise pollution through one council member. It was also inspired by the summer where one man in San Jose was revving up his blower at 7:12 a.m. like he was announcing the apocalypse. So many landscapers and contractors are fighting the proposal, but this is something that residents say it's long overdue.
You got to slow down. Oh, my God. Explain it to me like I'm 5, like ChatGPT does. Just say... Dr. Soos, please give me the story as I'm a 5-year-old.
So
really slow.
Think about this, right? So if you live in an area that has an HOA or
I do.
an apartment
I do right now.
complex,
I do right now.
right?
I have an HOA.
So what they do is they hire people to do your lawns and stuff. So in order to do it, especially like in Florida and stuff, in some of these places, and this was in New Mexico, they get out early. Leaf blower and mowing the lawn and all that stuff, and it's super early and people are like fucking going crazy. So in the Hamptons, they're doing the same thing. They want them to do it like later on in the day, but it's too hot, so it's a big battle. And if you've ever heard some of these gas powered leaf blowers, it sounds like a goddamn fucking jet. And we have our lawn mowing people that Apple Girl loves. Whenever they come over, she just loves when the lawn mowing people come over and mow half of our lawn, but not the rest of the lawn. She just loves it. But they usually do it around 10 o'clock in the morning, so we're usually awake.
Why does she love it? Isn't that a little weird?
She's.
Does she love the smell of the gas? Because I actually like the smell of the gasoline. Because I do that at work when I show up in the morning.
I'm making fun because she hates it because she actually mows our lawn usually, and then if they mow before she's ready to mow, she gets pissed off because a part of our lawn gets mowed because we're right on like the main drag, and then she has to go out there and mow the lawn.
Yeah, you're on the main drag. I remember
I don't know why I'm talking so fast.
You are talking super fast tonight. Like, you got to stop with the cocaine.
I did not have
any.
I had nothing in my system until the very start of the show. So
Red Bull.
I'm running on fucking caffeine.
No Red Bulls.
And peanuts, actually. No, I don't drink Red Bull. Could you imagine me on Red Bull? I don't even need any caffeine. I wake up like a fucking maniac every day. I need nothing extra.
All right.
I'm high on life.
Here's another dumb one for you. Taylor Swift fans pay $25 for garbage from outside of the wedding venue in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, you know why?
Because they're morons. That's why.
They're searching for memorabilia stuff that they can put on eBay. It's a real story.
A New York artist picked up garbage from around Madison Square Garden after pop queen Taylor Swift and NFL star Travis Kelce tied the knot, and now are selling the trash online for $25. This guy made, let me scroll down. Where did he told the story, the people that wrote the story people, what are they, reporters, that he made $1,250 so far from selling 50 items. And those items included, where is it here? They were a water bottle cap, ring pop candy, police caution tape, straws, utensils, and a single left AirPod. And this motherfucker put him in little glass or plastic boxes.
As memorabilia, and then people bought them.
And they fucking bought it. And this motherfucker's rolling around with $1,250 in his pocket. Why the fuck aren't we doing shit like this? This is the shit that we. This is the shit that we need to do.
I mean, I could have went down and I mean, actually, interesting about the story. They were digging through garbage. Weren't you just telling me that you were digging through garbage yesterday, looking for something?
Yes, I was. I was looking for something. Yes, I was, and that's neither here nor there. But I didn't sell it on eBay once I found it. If you guys,
but you were digging through garbage, so you can.
How about Rachel Babel? What if I went out to the park right up here the street and I found some cigarette butts and I put them in a little plastic box? Would you buy that? That's Florida garbage. You're not in Florida. Maybe you want to.
Only if Travis Kelce smoked them out of his butthole, then you would buy it.
I hate this story. I'm marking it used. It's stupid. I didn't even change the graphic. Fuck, I forgot to change the graphic. Here, look. Taylor garbage. Here, look at this. Look at this asshole outside looking for garbage. There you go.
Oh man,
that story's garbage. Story's garbage.
Stupid story. So dumb. I got some bad news for you, Mark. I know you were planning on taking the trip, but it's not going to happen for you.
No, I wasn't planning on any trips. I don't leave. I don't leave
take
Florida.
the trip.
Once you get to Florida, you don't go leave Florida. It's just the way it works.
So this story was from last week. I've mentioned to everybody that there is the World Naked Bike Ride in Buffalo.
Part 2 is this? Part 2?
It was canceled after death threats and overwhelming disapproval. The World Naked Bike Ride in Buffalo has been canceled following a series of death threats and overwhelmingly disapproval from concerned community members. Event organizers
he's
announced
glitching.
Monday.
He's glitching.
It started scrolling on me for no reason. I'm like, ah! The annual ride was scheduled for Saturday, August 1st. The event's goal was to protest oil dependency, car culture, and the global expansion of greenhouse gases, according to their Facebook page. But the message of the World Naked Bike Ride has been lost in the over-sexualization of nudity and false, harmful claims about people who participate. Nudity is not inherently sexual. Nudity is, in the context of protesting, is federally protected under freedom of speech. But New York State law says we don't want to see guys driving around with their pork and beans hanging out on a bicycle. So they canceled the whole thing.
Fuck, we have another show title. Fuck.
So Buffalo was what?
Too
but
many.
Here's the thing: Buffalo was going to be one of 150 cities worldwide participating in the World Naked Bike Ride. So hopefully, it's going to be coming to Jacksonville when I'm down visiting, so I can see some boobies on a bicycle.
Wow.
Federally protected.
Federally protected. I don't know. There's too many now.
That is another.
We've got a
that's
problem.
Another word that I struggle with federally. And I also called grass-fed beef. Grass-fed beef. I don't know why. Grass-fed beef.
That brings me to a phony phone call idea. You want some grass-fed beef, or I can't say it. Fred beef. Fred. Everything's going to be Fred. Let's just have Fred night. Breast Fred. Everything's going to be Fred. That's the call. Everything's Fred. There you go.
Him out in the back. Fred, go ahead. Just have it up.
All right. I don't know why nobody has done this story yet, because we talked about it earlier, and we did a phone call about it, or I didn't do a phone call, but here it is. This is the Jimothy story.
I would show you my computer screen, but I have who is Jimothy, Seattle's beloved raccoon, explained. So you do the story. You take it.
He is from Seattle, Washington, as you heard earlier on the voicemail. And don't forget, this is a social. That means that we both have this story. Look, it almost looks like Jimothy is holding my wine mug if I hold it just right. So Jimothy is doing a
Hold
social.
on. Don't do anything, because I have a picture of Jimothy too. I have a different picture of Jimothy. There he is.
Well, I'm going to up your
my
Jimothy picture.
Is almost like yours.
My Jimothy picture is bigger than your Jimothy picture. My dad bought me Jimothy, so don't you fucking try it right now. That's my picture of Jimothy.
My Jimothy is better than your Jimothy. I live with the Jimothy.
Seattle, Washington
is a raccoon. I don't know if you knew that.
Seattleites are abuzz over sightings of a deformed raccoon, whose truncated backbone gives it the appearance of a creature not of this earth. He is taken over. He's everywhere. Every fucking feed, every person's feed.
Is Jimothy.
There's T-shirts. There's fucking car wraps. You can buy Jimothy beer now. You can ride on the Jimothy space shuttle if you want to. The stubby critter dubbed Jimothy by locals. Yes, the stubby critter dubbed. That's a lot happening there. The stubby critter dubbed Jimothy by locals is being tracked online as excited residents share videos of him traversing backyards and balconies in the Emerald City. He also has a movie coming out. Jimothy the movie will be out in next year. They're working on it right now. He's a cartoon now.
Now you're freebasing the story. So
Jimothy the raccoon.
I didn't read the words.
Jimothy the raccoon has become a viral sensation. There's so many words on this story. You all know who he is. Why we even...
My story is probably 7 feet long. I couldn't. Why did I paste this whole fucking thing in here?
It's hot Jimothy summer.
On and on and
they said it's hot Jimothy summer. He needs to be protected at all costs. There's only a few videos of Jimothy. How do we know this is a real? How is this not AI? How do we first know that that's a real thing?
I'll
Can
tell
we
you
prove
two reasons why. There has been about 10 Ring cameras that have him at all different angles, even with other raccoons. So they're together, and Jimothy runs behind them. So
yeah, but that's I can AI that. I can give you that by fucking 9:15 if you want it. I'll give you 10 Ring cameras. Come on, prove it to me. I want to see somebody. I want to see somebody in real life walking up to it and giving an interview. Like interview him. I want to hear him. Whatever.
Sir, would you like to have some cotton candy? Yes, let me just put this in the water and clean it.
I mean,
it's gone.
You heard his voice. You know what he sounds like. He has a little. He has a lisp. He has a weird little lisp. But you know what he sounds like. I want to hear that in real life.
Why are you gay?
So I want to hear that.
Okay.
So that's it for Jimothy. I mean, just put it to bed. He'll be forgotten by August 1st. You're gonna say Remember Jimothy, and everybody's gonna be like, wait, what?
Jimothy.
What is that?
Do you have the story where 4-1s wants us to play music constantly in the background?
Yeah, what is that?
What is this problem?
What am I trying to play in the background?
I don't know.
What does this mean to play us out? I don't know. What does that mean?
So I can tell you something. I listen to comedy radio in my car, Sirius XM. There's a couple comedians that will actually have like a bass behind them, like boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom.
I'd lose my mind.
I
would
go
lose
crazy
my fucking mind.
all I can do is listen to the fucking. It's cool. It sounds cool. Boom, 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 boom. But I'm like, I couldn't talk to you. I actually recorded myself with the headphones on when we started doing the show, and I couldn't hear my own voice. I sound like I'm drunk. I'm like, so the guys do things and stuff. I couldn't do it. Like all I would hear would be the noise, the song, or whatever it's playing. So
here, let's see.
Fuck yourself for once.
Let me see if this works.
Didn't he have a torrential downpour and he left?
4-1s. I don't know where he's been. I know he woke me up during my nap.
Or
I know
he has
that.
Tourette's. I can't remember. Does he have
Tourette's? How about this? How about that for background music?
Yeah.
Would that be good for you guys?
Yeah, the whole fucking show?
Yeah, the whole show. Let's just keep that going through called the bed. They call that a bed. The bed is where I didn't get to go and hang out tonight when I was trying to. Because you assholes had me fucking looking for music.
He had the candles out, the baby oil, and the Kleenex all ready for his nap.
There's your background.
He was so upset.
There's your background music for the rest of the for the rest of the year till December 31st. We're gonna play this in the background. It's gonna be a nice light show, and nice and airy, a light and airy show. Let's do that. Give up. All right. Do you have any stories left, you dummy?
I'm done. But I showed you my first product of the week earlier.
Oh, that's right. I gotta wait. Don't get ahead.
Michael...
I gotta play the song. Don't get ahead of me. Hold on.
Go ahead.
I gotta go to favorites. Here we go.
Product of the week.
Product of the week. Hit it.
All right. So I showed you the official Michael McDonald action figure.
Yep.
This is a real product that you can buy on michaelmcdonald.org and michaelmcdonald.edu.
Yep.
And it's great. It's him. I wish I could zoom in further because you see that he does not have kung fu grip. So he is like the old Star Wars guys that only did this. Remember?
Yeah.
But G.I. Joe, you could do this. It was great. All right. So my real
G.I. Joe, you could do this too.
Right, you can like the robot,
and then don't forget that one.
And then you can actually.
I use that one a lot on mine.
Hey. Whoa. Okay.
Okay. Enough of that.
It's getting weird in here. I don't know. All right. So I know one thing that you don't talk about a lot, but you're a really big golf aficionado. Enthusiast.
Yes, huge. I'm the hugest golf aficionados.
Yeah. So this here is a product that I think is really designed for you. There's not a lot of words about it, but it is poop golf. That's right. So while you are taking a dump, and in this picture, which is ironically, I mean, they went all out for this picture. I mean, look at this thing. This guy's got the stuff around the ankles.
See, when you
down.
when you put things on the screen like that, I have to unfortunately block it out. So I have to put the standby on the screen because we're not supposed to see that. So that's just a little bit too much. So
he's sitting there and he's got his putter and he's got his little sand trap and everything, and he's just like, hey, on the third hole, here comes Mark Delves, and he's using a 1-iron, and he's gonna try to chip it in from just underneath there, and it's it. Oh, it's no good. Oh no. So there you go. Poop golf. I don't know what else to say, but I stumbled upon this, and there you go.
I thought you had two. Did you have two products?
Michael McDonald action figure was my other product.
Oh. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I don't really know what's going on most of the time.
My action figure.
I was trying to find some relaxing. I was trying to find the relaxing music as the bed to play underneath.
Apple Girl, this is your birthday present or your Christmas present coming to you. She loves golf. She just loves golf.
Can there be a basketball one of those? Because I'm a basketball fan. You know I am. I would be sitting there on the toilet doing the basketball on the back of the door. So give me that. I will do that. I don't know about this golf thing. I don't do golf. Golf is a little...
the poop pops out and you get a little bit of a hazard there. You got to get the sand wedge or the poo wedge. Yeah,
do you set this up before you get on the bowl, or do you just stay set up?
I think it just stays there, and then anytime you got the putter over here, and it's all set up, and then when you drop trowel, you get in there and you start winding up. And
dear,
let's see what we're gonna do. Can you do it? All right.
I've got one final story. I might as well burn through whatever I've got because we still have to pick the fake story. We have to pick the show title. There's a lot happening here tonight. Let's do my final story. Let me blow that up there. Headline: Bear gets trapped inside SUV, honks horn all night. Residents of Colorado neighborhood thought a rude neighbor was honking a car horn all night, but they awoke to discover that the culprit was a bear trapped inside of an SUV.
Wait, I got to use my emergency.
Stop it. That's not what that's supposed to be used for. The emergency thing is supposed to be used for if you go off air or your internet's having problems. That's what that's supposed to be for, not for pee break. God damn it. Patrick Sullivan shared cell phone camera footage of the scene that greeted Gold Hill residents when they investigated the source of the honking Sunday morning. The video shows a bear in the front seat of a closed SUV leaning on the horn. A man uses a long rope to open one of the vehicle's doors. That's brilliant. Like, I would have fucking pissed my pants and never... That fucking bear would have been in that SUV until fucking next year dead because I would not go near it. I wouldn't touch it. He basically took a rope and somehow he uses a long rope to open one of the vehicle's doors from a distance. I'm not sure how he did that, but whatever. Allowing the bear to climb out and dash away. Residents said the bear caused damage to the side panel of the car and set off the driver's side airbag. So
you
right there,
find an actual picture. You got a fucking YouTube frame with the play button.
The car is probably totaled because once your airbag goes off, the car is totaled. So this guy fucking made out very well. Imagine calling the insurance company.
But your screen capture has the YouTube play button in the middle.
I know that's the because I couldn't find a real picture. It was a YouTube story. I didn't write the internet. I didn't invent the internet.
Maybe this is the fake story.
No, we need to figure it out right now.
Ooh.
Now, it's funny because when I brought the story in, it actually brought 3 other... You know, like at the end of these, on the webpage, like it does 3 more stories to read? Here's the 3 more stories that I could have read. World's longest foosball table debuts in Brooklyn. Debuts in Brooklyn. Female hamadryas baboon born at San Diego Zoo, or 2 deer crash into 2 businesses at the same time in Georgia. That could have been your stories, people. If I didn't choose this story, I could have chose one of those 3. So you're welcome.
Oh,
so
my God.
That's my last story.
Worried about that.
Let's get to the business at hand. Let's do show business. Show business tonight.
All right.
We have a problem, first of all. We have fake stories to get through, but we also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fake or real. What are they? Show titles. We've got 5 show titles to get through. Unfortunately, you can only
show title.
You can only have 4 because only 4 is allowed in the voting. So what should we do? You want me to tell you what the 4 are, and you can decide which one to kick out?
How about we put a poll inside of our Telegram? Because everybody that's here is in Telegram, and you can do a poll inside of Telegram.
How do I do a poll inside of Telegram?
You just click on the little paperclip. It says
So many
poll.
Fucking buttons. All right, paperclip.
Yeah.
Poll.
There's a poll in there.
Oh God, there's a lot of. Oh, wow, that's a lot. Okay, so show title.
All the things you can do are right
All
there.
right, option.
It's not a big deal. Jesus Christ.
Let's
calm
do
down.
one. So you talk for a minute, so I can type all these in.
I think Mark's on his period. Jeez.
Type
What's
or
going
talk
on?
while I type. There's a lot to type here.
Why can't you just copy and paste like normal people?
Because I wrote them down on sheets of paper. Gosh.
Slam dunk. Putting for pink eye, 401 says.
No more show titles. No more. We've got enough. With peace and love. No more. I'm gonna put this one
Does
in.
it have a built-in squatty potty? You know, that's what we use. We like the squatty potty.
And then one more
That's great.
option. I've got two more to type. She, K. K. Wait. Wow, that's a lot of typing.
A lot of That's a lot of typing.
Okay, last one. My favorite one is last. I love this one so much.
Ayala, what was your scrimmage?
All right.
Fuck the title. That's rude.
Let's see.
So
I can
mean.
just hit send. And guess what? We have a poll.
Yay!
Go over to Telegram. Thank you,
There
Dr.
we go.
Soos. That was your good contribution tonight. Go over to Telegram and vote on the show title.
All right.
And that allows me to put in as many show titles as you
They're
assholes come up
rolling
with.
in. They're rolling in. All
They are
7
rolling in.
people. Oh,
Can
they're
I
rolling
vote
in.
too? Am I allowed
Yeah,
to vote?
yeah.
Because
Yeah,
YouTube doesn't let me. If you do the poll, you can't vote on
fuck
it.
YouTube. Fuck YouTube.
Oh, I did vote. Okay.
Yeah.
Look at this. All right. I think that might be it.
Kentucky Raccoon.
There's 6.
She
Do some
does.
do some math. There's 6 votes. Is that enough
That's
people?
it. That's it. You're done.
That's it.
Did
So that we're done.
Did everybody vote? Apple
I mean,
Girls, did you vote?
6 people, me and you voted and I voted. That's 2.
Apple Girl, did you vote? Forefront is a VR game. What the fuck?
1, 2,
Some nerd
3.
shit.
4.
Oh,
Yeah, that's got to be all of them. All right. No, wait. There's one missing. I think there's one missing.
There's 3.
Oh, fucking
5, 6.
goddamn math. Jesus
6.
Christ.
I can't.
I don't do math, man.
Ayali has had too much wine. She's getting mouthy.
When
See
we
her with the F word.
I'm getting mouthy and I'm having too much wine too. I think that's good. I think that's it. Doesn't mean if one more person votes, it's not going to
All
change.
right, so let's say we got Ayali,
Yep.
me, you,
Yep.
4 ones, Rachel
Yep.
Babel, and Apple Girl. That's it. That's 6.
Okay, that's it. That's all we got. So
All right, more Drunkier.
the winner is
You're
more
ripping
drunk.
The cords, cat.
More Drunkier is your show title. Right? Last chance. Yep, that's it. More Drunkier.
Counting. Yay!
More Drunkier. Now, more show business. We need to come up with the fake stories.
All right. So, do you remember your stories?
I do not. But
All right.
thankfully, I have software that helps me along with the remembering part of things.
All right.
But I don't. I just lost my browser, so I don't know where that is. So I can't really do a whole lot right now. It's on one of these screens somewhere. Oh, it might be over here. Okay,
I'll
there
allow
it
it.
is.
I'll
All
allow
right.
it.
It's here. It is. Okay. So you want me to read my stories first, so I can
Sure.
help you remember?
Sure. All right. Do you want?
right.
Do you want to vote on the? Did we do that?
I can't type all that fucking. Oh my god, I'm gonna be here all night typing all these stories in. For
All
fuck's
right. All
sake.
right. So just one of the chat rooms.
Jesus
Just
Christ.
say whichever one you think is fake, based
All
on
right.
the title.
I'm sure I can have my
God,
my software development team might be able to come up with a way each week to be able to vote on these. Let me talk to them and see what they might be able to come up with.
Why? I don't know what's going on.
Here's my stories. Taylor Swift fans pay for garbage. Bear gets trapped inside of SUV. McDonald's customer was burned by the hot fries. The hotel chain apologizes after the food photo. Kentucky nurse uses CPR to revive passed out raccoon. Supreme Court to decide if man will lose his plane. And mutant creature named Jimothy becomes a celebrity. Those are my stories. So
All
let's
right.
see what.
Ayali has got hot fries for you.
Okay.
fake is CPR.
Okay.
I mean, I would think it would be CPR is fake, but hotel. I say hotel.
Mhm. Okay.
All right. Food photo
Okay.
hotel.
Okay.
All right. I got the Maryland man was doing crimes and got crimed, and then called and crimed and got arrested.
Okay.
Would you like ants with that? And I have Japan, the human refrigerator. I got the leaf blower guys.
Yeah.
World Naked Bike Ride was an update. We know that that's real. And then it had
Okay.
Timothy.
All right, so 2 of those I know are real. Fuck. I want to go with
Right.
the Japan, the cooling box thing. I think that's the fake
Ali
one.
says leaf blower. That's the most realist one there.
Okay.
You're saying the refrigerator?
Yeah, the refrigerator.
All right, that sounds human fridge. Yeah.
Okay. We're just
All right.
waiting for the podcast listeners we don't have any, but we're waiting for the people in the chat room to wake the fuck up and.
If we waited for the podcast listener, we would be here till we died. We'd be skeletons.
All right. So, do you want to take a shot at what my fake story was, based on you had help from the chat room? So, what do you think? That's how we have to do it. Like just every week, you get help from the chat room, and then you have to come up with the final.
Sure. Where did it go?
You get it's a millionaire. You get to
the
help.
hotel food thing.
Okay, is that your final answer?
That is my final answer.
Okay,
You got us
Based on-
last week.
All right, based on the chat room and what you think, you are
That's
100% correct. That is the fake story. Good job. Good job. You finally got one. Hotel chain apologizes was a fake story, but it made me laugh so hard and it was fucking worth it. And I'm going to play back just to watch myself laugh that hard. It was worth it. Now for you.
That's wonderful.
Let's see what my fans in the chat room have to say. I don't know what's happening over there. There's a random person coming into
Vinny
the curtains.
Barbarino's here.
Oh God! Oh Jesus! Oh, no.
Not
at 9:12. We can't do this right
The
now. We need to
show's
get
over.
off of here. All right, the final story. Chat room, help me. Chat room, help me. The final fake story of his was it the fucking fridge? I think it was the fridge.
I can't hear you.
You look gay on the ball.
Yeah, I look gay in the balls. That's what.
Gay on the balls.
On the balls.
All right.
I was just at
I'm going to say that your fake story was the refrigerator thing. That's what I'm going with.
No, it was not. No,
it was a leaf blower.
The leaf blowers.
The
leaf
fuck.
blower.
So they said it. I fucked up. All right, chat room. I'm sorry. I went with my gut. I'll never go with my gut again. Vinny fucking Barbarino's in the room. Wait, let me put on my. I gotta put on my my bathroom slide, which I don't have one. I'm just gonna put this one on. So you guys talk amongst yourself. Hurry up, because we got to end the show, but I have to pee first.
You can't pee and then end the show, because then it's gonna be like an extra 5 minutes. Oh my God. Apple, you change your answer from the leaf blower to the Japanese freezer? Bad move, man. Yeah, totally fake. Whee! This is what happens. He made that whole entire graphic just so that he can go pee, when he could have just went ahead and found an image and just do this. That's my image when I have to go to the bathroom. So there you go. I think mine's better. You ruined my my green screen here. You can't see behind it. You can't see the fan. You can't see the fans. Oh.
Sir.
Yeah, they're holding it in place. Ow.
Oh, put it back.
All right, so we got the questions figured out here. We got our poll questions for that. One feature that we were talking about, and with 401s, is we should have commercials.
Right.
But going through producing entire commercials is a real pain in the ass. Me and Mark had done fake commercials. They are exhausting.
When we had
Take
no
so much
jobs.
time. We worked. I think it's funny, we're the pickleball people, are showing through when this thing turns green, and like they're in my mouth. I don't know. There they are. In my mouth.
Please say goodnight to these people. They need to go to bed. Let's not forget
All
that
right.
hold on before we go
everybody.
away. If you go to the chat room, the good chat room, the secret chat room, we will always usually put a
chat
little,
room.
unless you're doing a phone call. I didn't even think about that. It's 9:15. I know it's getting late for you. I know. It's on you. I don't.
You know, I was thinking about this. I think we should save the phone calls for the after show, just so that we don't have anything on record in case there's some illegality stuff going on.
Okay.
And it's also
Good to
very, when we call and we don't get anybody and we call again, it gets very boring. So that should be like a non-recorded thing. Just
good show business. Got it. Nice. So say goodnight to these dumb people. But before you say goodnight, again, if you go to if you go to Telegram and you're a Telegram user, look up Thursday Night Tanked show chat or just Thursday Night Tanked. Drop in there.
Thursday Night Tanked.
We might put in a link for the after party. You might come on Zoom with us. We might take our clothes off and have a party on Zoom. We're adults. We can do that kind of stuff. So
that's not happening.
So tell them good night, and we'll see them next week for show number 84.
And we'll see you next week. 84.
84 next week. And I don't even know how to stop the show. Oh, yeah, I got to push this button. Okay.
Say
good night, Dick.
Good night, Dick.
And we are out.